You guys seem to be really happy to say that like sex ought to be this, or society's destroyed sex, or blah, 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 blah. I think that you can posit a separate argument that sex is actually something that the body is capable of experiencing that is a lot of fun, and we've evolved beyond the need to view sex as just a tool or a facility to pump out children, and instead can view it as a way to bond with people or have fun or enjoy recreationally. I think that we have the tools today to enjoy that because we've got things to protect or cure STDs. We've got ways to prevent pregnancies. We've got different types of birth controls. I think that it's okay that society has taken on a different view of sex, just like we've taken on a different view of women working jobs, or a different view of what kind of clothes can we wear because we have air conditioning, or a different view of what are the hours that we can be awake where we can travel. I think it's just natural that different things will evolve over time, that will view different things. Yeah, we can view things differently based on our way of engaging with them.
According to the Go-Becker Institute, for women that got abortions, 50% of them in the month that they got pregnant were using contraception. So when you kind of say, well, now we have these technologies that can somehow sort of blunt the natural consequences of sex.
I'm sorry, wait, what was that supposed to refute?
So what's that supposed to refute is you're saying that we have all of these powers now.
To change the way we engage with sex, yes.
To change the way we engage with sex.
Was anything I said incorrect?
I think it's fully incorrect.
Okay, do you think that contraception reduces the likelihood? Well, no, let's one stat at a time.
Let me finish.
No, hold on.
I didn't even get to ask my question.
I didn't even barely talk for 2 sentences, and you wanted to cut me off with the thing about abortion. So I'm going to ask you, do you think contraception is effective at dramatically reducing the rates of getting impregnated?
I think that at large, contraception has led to the mindset, a contraceptive mindset.
I'm going to ask the same question again when you finish this.
It depends. That over time, it actually increases, it actually leads to more abortion over time.
Do you think that contraception is effective at preventing pregnancies?
It can in the short term, but over time it leads to more abortion.
Really? Do you have any evidence that somebody that is on, so you're saying you have a study right now that shows that somebody on contraception on average has more children over their lifetime than somebody that doesn't use contraception?
No, what I'm saying is,
so then you don't have any evidence for that. I don't know. You're giving me a lot of like socially constructed opinions you have no data for based on your presumptions of how you think that sex should operate religiously. But I reject those things. So obviously we know that contraception.
We are not making a case that sex ought to be done religiously or ought to be done in this particular way. We are just saying that the view that prostitution and pornography require, which is that sex is just a hedonistic activity.
Why does it require that?
Because it would be wrong if how would you answer the question?
It can have many purposes. I think that when I go to a massage parlor, I'm paying $80 to get a massage.
Right.
That can just be a person giving me a massage. With a partner, having a partner rubbing your back or your neck, that can feel like a lot more romantic. So just because I go to the massage parlor doesn't mean I devalue the experience with like a partner. No? Or do you think it does? Earlier, you used the phrase, sex work isn't real because sex for hire doesn't make sense. It's like a friend for hire. What is a therapist? Can't you pay a therapist to review your problems with them and then they give you feedback?
But here's the thing.
And once you stop paying a sex worker, they stop having sex with you. Yeah.
But the whole point
that's why it's called work. Yeah.
No,
because the point is that it's more meaningful than that.
Of course, it is more meaningful. I would agree. Just like having a really good, intimate conversation with a friend is more meaningful than having an intimate conversation with a therapist.
We've skipped around so many different places.
Only because I'm following you and your tangents. But go ahead.
I was trying to